Hey everyone, it's Young Lady 9177. Of course, back with a reading. I need to finish part 2 of the reading I just did about divine masculine when it says, I'm ready to tell you everything, my love. So this is going to be like a sequel because this divine masculine got a lot to tell. And we need to be on here together to know what it is. Alright? So, the first part was admitting he was wrong, admitting his shortcomings, admitting that he had to work on himself. This piece is the only cards I have, divine masculine cards I have right now. But trust and believe I'm getting me some more in the next couple of weeks. So let's tap into this energy and see what the messages are. And what I usually do when I post a card on IG, whatever card I use from whatever deck is the card that I use in my reading. The deck I use in my reading. Go over to IG, look at it. I pulled the card from this deck right here, which is the God card for men, and it's basically saying that we are representing. I'm giving homage to the men, the professionals that put the hard work in, the dedication in to themselves and to their family, and to support, to accommodate their spirit too. So this is what it is. I was actually raised by my grandfather, which was a man that I honor that did all of that. So we can't forget those men out here. All right? And the men that's coming up can do the same if they put their mind to it. If they change the way they think, get out of being toxic and, being around negative people. We can all do it. They can all do it. So let's see what the messages are from the divine masculine to the divine femme about what it is he's been holding back. And just be prepared because anything can come up. Some of you divine femmes are not going to like this, but it is what it is. So let's see. What are the messages? What has the divine masculine? This is divine masculine cards. This represents this, their growth. So we're going to start with these first, and then we're going to get into, because Spirit told me to use these cards, so that's what I'm doing. There's a little saying behind the back. I may read it, I may not. Some of the sayings are longer than others. So let's see. Ooh, these things keep falling out. Apollo, I shine before you. So this divine masculine is letting the divine femme and the universe know that he shines before you. That, this is beautiful. That he's standing up for what it is that he believes is right for himself. Okay, because this is not about the divine femme. This is not about the comic. This is not about his children. This is not about anybody but divine masculine. Okay? Then, as he takes care of himself, everything else follows, because that's just how it goes. All right, so let's read this. Embody. One of the most important deities in the Greek and Roman pantheon, personified in the raw beauty of youthful, athletic handsomeness. Apollo is revered as the magnificent shining sun, the light of reason and truth, and viewed as the god presiding over music, prosperity, medicine, and healing. What did I say? The son of Zeus and Leto. Apollo's story is steeped in mythos and legend. Apollo emphasizes the energy and light that shines forth from within, projecting our inner beauty into our external form. With radiant beauty of glorious capabilities, Apollo is a profound symbol of God as a man. Hallelujah! What did I say? What did I say? This is what he's working on. This is what he wants divine femme to know that he's working on. He's working on his inner self. Still, the first reading was the beginning. Okay? That was the beginning. Ooh, this is beautiful. So as I go into the reading, just know that there might be some things that come up that you don't want to hear. And guess what? When you don't want to hear something, you're supposed to hear it. That's the truth. But this is divine masculine's world. This is his life. And you wanted him to speak. And I told you, divine femmes, I've been telling you for the longest. If you wasn't ready for this, then you should have been working on yourself. Because he's going to get raw. He's going to get deep and he's going to get raw. Okay? Hierophant, I am with spirit and nature. So he's going within the Hierophant. He's just like this card. This is saying he shines before God. And this card is saying he's meditating. He's working on the things that he got to work on, because guess what? When he comes to you, divine femme, or he comes before anybody, he has to be pure, he has to be whole, and he has to work on some of those things that made him the man he was in the past, living in the dark side. Okay? Where people ain't like him or care for him. And this is a general, not general, but it's a twin flame reading, but it's for the general public. This is not a private reading. If you want a private reading, you know what you got to do. I'm not just uplifting divine femmes. I'm uplifting divine masculines too. And I told y'all the other day, my goal is to get more divine masculines on my channel. I'm telling you. Commander, I am in command. Woo! Let me read this. When there is an urgent need to issue orders, instructions, and directives where utter cooperation is demanded for and expected, with both a heavy hand of punctive consequences and the inspired will of respected experience, the commander is called into action in a business setting. The one in command is responsible for affecting the policies, agenda, and fiscal goals of the organization. In the military, a commander wields enormous influence and has a direct and measurable impact on equipment, strategic objectives, moral, and loss of or saving of life. Many a commander has been groomed by first learning how to effectively follow the commands of another. We are successful in a chain of command when we are able to follow orders that are a match to our capabilities, and experience. A treasured and respected commander will often challenge our capacity to grow and expand under fire without overwhelming us into ineffectiveness. If his orders are well executed, a commander can lead a team or organization to achieve extraordinary results. This is what I said. My God. A commander can lead a team or organizations to achieve extraordinary results. Playing an effective role in the chain of command is required, whether under direct orders of a superior or under the self-discipline required by our own purpose, vision, and mission. This card right here represents a man in leadership of his family. That's pretty much what I posted today. A man that's taking care of himself, not only for him, but for his family. Because the family going to look up to him. The wife, the kids, whoever he's ahead of the family. So whatever this man does is going to affect everybody. Believe that. Please believe that. And if I get divine masculines out here to look at this reading, please put something in my comment box and tell me whether I'm right or wrong. I know I'm right because I had a grandfather that stood up as a man. Okay? That's a man. He led his family. Okay? And that's why I'm the person I am today. Because I see and I know what it is to lead in a family. To be, because women can do it too. But I'm just saying, I know what it is to want and have a strong man that can lead a family. He led me to believe that that's what I have to do. That's what I need to follow. I need to look for a man that is going to lead my family. Okay? That's going to show me good orderly direction. That's going to call me on my shit when I need to be called on it. So... oh, this is beautiful. I am so much more. Look at this divine masculine. These divine masculines, part 2. He let his divine femme, he's so much more. He know he's so much more than what he was doing to himself before. How he was treating himself. How he was allowing other people to treat him. Okay? How he was allowing other people to treat him. because he didn't love himself. He know he's so much more. And this is why he's taking that leap of faith and he's moving forward and he's coming out on a limb and he's saying, this is what I need to tell you, divine femme. Okay? And it's making the divine femme happy. This is how he needs to come to the divine femme. That's high vibrational. That's working on herself. She needs to hear this. She don't need to hear, oh, I'm in love with you and happily ever. And no, I need to know that you're on your A game. That's what the divine feminine says. She needs to know that divine masculine is on his A game. Okay? Divine feminine needs to know. Not all that other, because that comes later. When the divine masculine is doing what he got to do. All that other shit comes later. This right here, this is what a real divine femme that's on her A game want to hear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on. Let's go. What are the messages? Lord, what are the messages? Woo, I'm excited. Hero, I am moving. You can't make this shit up. Do you hear me? I am moving forward. I'm moving forward in my journey. I refuse to stay back. Mavericks. I awaken into something more. He see the light. When he goes within, he sees something different. He don't just see darkness. Because guess what? He's working on that darkness now. God is, and so am I. So in other words, he knows within him he's God too. Look at this picture. You can't make this shit up, man. You just cannot. This is what the divine femme want to hear. This right here. Okay? Grandfather. Not for nothing, but this is why when I pulled this card before, I had my grandfather in mind. Look at what comes out. I carry the wisdom of the ages. So this divine masculine here is letting the divine femme know that he has a lot of experience, and with experience comes wisdom. Experience comes wisdom, and it comes within time. Okay? So he's very wise. He's a very wise man. These divine masculines are wise beyond their years. And this is what this is saying. Okay? Let me pull some tarots. Some tarots. And let's see what they're talking about. Do I want to use these? Yeah, I'll use them. This is deep, y'all. These readings is deep. Alright, so what are the messages for the divine masculines? What does he need to say to the divine femme about what's been going on with him? We already know that he's working on himself spiritually. What else does he need to let the divine femme know? He wants to tell her. He wants to talk now. What does he want to say, Spirit? What does he want to say? The Ace of Wands. He knows that you are an extension to his life. And he wants to offer you that. He wants to offer you something he should have offered you before. Abundance. Respect. Dignity. Whoa. So he's over the third party and he's over the heartbreak. Okay? Well, or he's getting over it. This is why it fell under the Hermit card, because he's going within. He's starting to understand that relationship or what a situation he was in, because this is a divine masculine that was in a relationship, married to a karmic or married period situationship. Take it as it resonates. This men, in plural, these men were married in a situation with somebody that taught them about themselves. It was in a negative way, but guess what? I just finished doing a video about that. Okay? It doesn't matter how it comes out, as long as the lesson is learned and people get to move on. Unfortunately, it's like that. Everything's not going to be peaches and cream. Okay? Everything's not going to be good. It's not going to be a good way to learn a lesson, especially if you keep resisting. If you keep resisting the lessons that the universe is trying to extend to you or show you, it's going to get worse every time. The longer you stay. Queen of Wands. Look at this. He's letting the divine femme know that she is his Queen of Wands. And she, okay, is not only somebody that he look up to, but somebody that he can call a friend. She is his strength. She is one of the reasons why he's doing what he's doing. And not because the outcome's going to be they're going to be together. It's because he knows that she was called here to help these divine masculines. Four of Swords. Divine masculine is letting the divine femme know, I'm resting now. Even though this is sword energy, this is laying it to rest. He's laying the things to rest that have been hindering his life, has been blocking him, or he was allowing himself to be blocked. But these are the things that he's putting to rest now. Why? Because he's moving forward. This card came out and said that. Moving forward. I love these cards. The Sun card. I'm not leaving it in reverse. Because this is not, matter of fact, I will. Because guess what? This is in the past tense. So this is how he was before he didn't see the light. That's why I came out in reverse. Before he was in darkness. He didn't care about how he treated other people. He didn't care what he said. He didn't care at any cost. He didn't care. He was too concerned about himself. Okay? This could be a divine friend too. Take it as it resonates, guys. Take it as it resonates. Page of Swords. Communication. Good news. Spying. He's letting the divine femme know, I've been spying on you. Because I admire you. I admire your craft. I admire your talent. No, I wasn't good enough. I felt at the time I wasn't good enough to come forward. So I watched you. And what I'm picking up on too, when the Queen of Wands came out, divine masculine, let the divine femme know you are a powerful woman. You radiate. Your positive energy radiates through me. Uh-oh. Let me find out. Let me find out. Queen of Cups. Now, normally I would say this is divine femme, but this is divine masculine. This is divine masculine letting divine femme know he was holding his feelings back because he didn't know how to respond. He was never taught how to respond. He didn't feel his feeling before, so his feelings is in that cup, just sitting there. This is what he was feeling. He's telling her, he's letting her know everything now. It's coming out. Queen of Swords. Okay, because he was holding his feelings back, this is what happened. All his feminine energy, okay, he was showing his feminine side. Because although these are queens, this could be his feminine side, feminine energy. Wanting to speak their truth, but they didn't. I'm just saying. This is beautiful. Okay? They didn't feel wanted. They didn't feel valued. So because they didn't feel wanted and valued of them, going within, then how they going to be valuable to someone else? Okay, let me see. Pick. So. Let me pick a. Where are they? This is soul's action. This is what divine masculine is doing. Take care of his soul. So these are all positive because the divine masculine is coming clean with why he was holding back. Instead of being defensive, instead of like Seven of Wands being defensive, the Seven of Swords. I don't see any of that energy here. Wow, you know what I just noticed? This says the Queen of Swords, but this is actually a man. Wow, and I said that. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender. This is the universe stepping in now, okay? Trust, surrender, let go of the will. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. I said that. I said that divine masculine didn't trust himself. So how is anybody else going to trust him? How is anybody else going to build a relationship with him if he didn't build a relationship with himself or with the God of his understanding? Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Wow. Boy. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? These are questions he's asking himself. But he's expressing it to the divine femme. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. What did I say earlier? I'm going to get back into that when I finish. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action. Be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is for home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. I talk about this all the time. Having expectations on people. We put divine femmes. I'm going to get on y'all, and I told y'all that. And it's out of love. Stop putting expectation on these men, okay, that are wounded. Including me. Stop putting expectation on these men that are wounded, that don't know how to be in a relationship, okay, that are in it for one thing most of the time. There's some good men out there. But I'm just saying, we get caught up and then we get disappointed and then we just, because we put expectations, we expect them to be a certain way and they're not that way. That's why it's good to set the ground rules when you come into a relationship with somebody. Then you know what to expect. Look at this shit here. What am I most afraid of losing? And this card came out because this divine masculine is going within. So his delusional self or his toxic self is thinking he's going to lose something. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? And let me finish reading this. What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? I'm getting hot because I'm like, name the fear. Name that fear. Look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. This for my divine masculines, baby. And a message to the divine femme. Stop putting expectations on these men. Stop putting expectations on yourself. Stop doing that. You want a healthy relationship? Allow these divine masculines to heal in their own time. And this is what the divine masculine, be honest with you, this is what the divine masculine is saying to the divine femme. Allow me to heal the way I need to heal. You wasn't allowing me to heal the way I needed to heal before because you was calling me so much. You was putting pressure on me when I already had pressure on me. That's what the divine masculine is saying. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. I had to read that again. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Wow. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe and I belong. Can't make this shit up, man. Just cannot. Ain't no way. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at something. Do I know all my strengths and do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We have superpowers. We have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our own strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Now, what did I say before? Let me read the soul's action first. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? What did I say earlier? I said, the divine masculine is the leader of the pack. Any animal, anything you want to say, divine masculine is the leader of the pack. And if his shit ain't together, nobody shit's together. You see this how the world is. Homes without fathers in it, or homes with broken homes, toxic people, toxic men dealing with toxic females, or vice versa. Toxic people being together, breaking up homes and stuff. It's deep. And this divine masculine loves himself enough, loves the divine feminine enough to let her know that this is the reason why he has not been in touch with her. This is why he has not been able to speak to her. Lord, have mercy. Shine a light on this. Hey, shine a light on it. Oh, shine a light on it. Hey, that's crazy. That song is deep. And nobody, if you're not spiritual, you're not going to get it. You think they're talking about a lighter. It's crazy. Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. So, this is what divine masculine is letting the divine feminine know, that he needs to lighten up. He understands that he needs to lighten up. He needs to have some fun, although there's a lot going on right now. This would help his self-esteem. This would help his morale. This would help everything if he was able to just relax. Enjoy life. Yeah, you're going through stuff, but it's going to get better. This too shall pass. Holidays, double mission, channeling and uplifting him. Look at this. You can't make this up. Wow. Channeling and uplifting humanity. I just finished saying this by saying the divine masculine is going within. He's channeling. He's listening to his spiritual side. Some of these divine masculines was religious just because their family was religious. But no, they really spiritual. And he come over to the spirit realm. And this is going to help change humanity. This divine masculines here are going to help change other divine masculines. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing. Rewriting the future. What did I just say? It's going to take one divine masculine. One. Just one. To help change one person. And that one person's going to change somebody else. And like that. And that's how it works. If they YouTubers, they're going to change millions of lives. And that's wonderful. It's great. YouTubers, Facebook, anybody on social media. You got a lot of positive men out here that's doing positive things. That's great. Warrior woman, have you changed? The queens came out for a reason. It's kind of like him working on his feminine energy, bringing it out more, recognizing it, putting it to rest as well. Or for some of you, this could be the divine feminine. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? All right, thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, clicking on the bell on the side for updated notifications. If you want a private reading, y'all know what to do. younglady917@gmail.com. Again, I emphasize, if you want a private reading, you need to get it in there. Y'all want $10 Fridays, and you want it private, I suggest you get it in. Because I'm going to be traveling this week. I've been telling y'all I'm going to be traveling the month of November. I don't know where I'm going to be, what my time frame going to be like. So, you guys need to book your reading if you want it. Alright? Alright, so I'm going to go now. Thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, all that good stuff. Leave a comment in the comment box if you want a divine masculine reading. If you divine masculines out here and you want a divine masculine reading, we can do that too. All right? Thank you and bye.